Turn our attention now to patio furniture.
A couple of years ago, I did a story. We went to a local business owner who had earned the reputation of being the go-to guy to fix patio furniture. Unbelievable.
I still remember the story. In fact, I know all of you do because we are still getting your calls about the story. So we figured at this time of the year, it is worth sharing again.
Yeah, check out the story, and when it's done, we're going to be talking to the shop owner who's joining us in the studio to get an update. Gorgeous patio furniture, right? It looks brand new, but it's actually close to 40 years old. It was just refurbished at a company here in New Haven called Chair Care. We're about to meet the owner, Steve Gentino, who makes the magic happen. What is this business? It's kind of fascinating to me.
But we specialize in patio furniture, so we're a full-service, high-end patio furniture restoration company.
And how long have you been doing this?
32 years.
32 years. I've never heard of this specialty. Are you one of a very few?
Yeah, very few.
From broken straps to ripped and torn slings to rusty metal frames, Chair Care does it all. Steve got the idea for the business while working at a patio furniture store.
Growing up through high school and college and the weekends and summers. And there was a ton of need for this stuff. People bought this real high-end stuff. Didn't have an outlet to fix it. We would fix a few little things for them, but no refinishing. So it was really my idea.
It's your idea?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
When I got out of college, I got a job, did this on the side. I didn't have any children, I wasn't married, didn't have anything but myself to support. So I was doing this at night, and within 6 months I said, this is crazy, I have so much of this, and that was 32 years ago.
Today there's so much business coming in from all over New England, New York, and northern New Jersey. The crew is working 7 days a week.
So do you want to see some of the other stuff back here? There's a lot to be done. I need a bigger building is what I need.
Steve and company do entire restorations of metal patio furniture, or will simply replace the straps or the slings. If you want the entire restoration, like these chairs here need, it all starts with sandblasting.
We sandblast in here. There's a guy in here.
So this is the sandblasting room.
This is where they strip off all the old material and get the furniture down to the bare metal.
And we sandblasted and finished like that.
Wow, that's so cool.
From here, the chair is hung and powder coated.
Oh, that's the powder coating gun. It's a cloud. It comes out in a cloud and it goes like this. Next side. Because it's a cloud. It's a cloud. It comes out in a cloud and it goes like this.
How do you make it?
That's why there's no overspray. It's a great process. It's very little waste. It's environmentally friendly. There's no fluorocarbons.
Next, the chair is baked in this huge oven at 400 degrees. The thinner metals take less time to bake, while the thicker metals take more. If the chair is all metal, like these, it's done. But if it requires fabric slings or plastic straps, it heads upstairs. Joe is working on this gorgeous patio set. Already stripped and powder coated, the straps go on next, after they're heated.
We heat. To heat the strap up, the strap has to be heated so it stretches. When you cut it shorter, and when you stretch it, you put it on. When it cools, it tightens up.
How old do you think this piece of furniture is?
Mola, this manufacturer's been out of business for close to 20 years, so I would say somewhere between 20 and 35.
Doesn't it look brand new?
And a full restoration job, we'll get the frame painted, new straps, but we'll also include new glides.
The feet.
New feet.
Right.
Everything's got to be done.
For this particular chair, the customer didn't want the sandblasting or powder coating. They just wanted the old sling replaced. So Sylvester goes to work, tearing out the old fabric and inserting the new. And talk about fabric choices.
I have a huge swatch book. We can't match everything.
No, but it's something close.
Yeah.
But if you want to change it, you can come in and pick out your fabrics and pick out anything you want.
A lot of different choices.
Wondering about the expense to have your patio set refurbished? It all depends on what needs to be done.
Expenses, it's in the eye of the beholder. So our prices typically are somewhere in the neighborhood of about a third to a half of replacement when we do the whole thing.
All right. Third to a half of what it would be to replace it new.
Because we're not producing, we're not doing the marketing, we're not making the frame.
Now, and Steve, if I want this to come back as emerald green, can I change the color? I can change the straps, I can change the color.
A ton of colors, a ton of choices. Shays, this is a Brown Jordan AG in Shays. New, it's over $1,000. For us to redo the sling is a little under $200. So it pays to do that.
Absolutely. All right, Care Chair owner Stephen Gentino is joining us now. He's here in the studio. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
There's something to be said about saving the old as opposed to getting the new, because are things made as well as they were made back in the day?
They still make real high-end furniture, but there's a lot of not high-end furniture also now.
Right.
Back in the day, most of it was all high-end and worth keeping.
Right, sometimes you might be looking, we were just talking about this, like if you have a grandmother set or something that looks so solid, it was probably way better made back there, and it might be worth sending to you. And you'll pick up?
We pick up and deliver just about everywhere. We service from Maine to New Jersey. But yeah, if the old stuff, if it was your grandmother's, it's most likely very well made.
Yeah, I used to see sets, you know, we used to have sets, and there would be rust all over them. I'd be like, oh, this is just, they're ready for the heat pile. But that's not the case. Bring them to you. They become brand new.
Yeah, they're well worth saving. We just sandblast it off, and we start fresh with the brand new furniture, and then coat it on top of that. And actually, the coating we're putting on now is better than the coatings that they used years ago.
So it'll last longer.
So so the frames that are better then, you got a better coating on it now, so you're getting both.
A whole other generation. So you're super busy right now.
Super busy.
You were overwhelmed when I was there almost 2 years ago, and you're still that. It's still that way.
It's worse.
It's
or better. Or better.
Or better.
Are you hiring?
Yeah, are you going to think about expansion? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, we think about it, but I have to have some time to sleep at some point. It's hard because it's a seasonal business. So 8 months we are so busy, and the other 4 months we're not as busy. And we try to encourage people to bring us their stuff in off season. We give discounts, but it usually doesn't happen that way.
What's the turnaround time if people? I mean, can they still give you furniture this season?
Yeah, right now it's about 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad.
Horrible.
That's why you're working so hard.
But our summer season is short, so 3 weeks when they need it is difficult.
And it's becoming a family affair, isn't it? You get all the kids are working there.
My sons, and right now they are.
That's great.
Back to school soon, though.
Exactly. Put them back in school and take the chairs with them. That's
well,
great.
thank you so much. Best thing to do, if we have something, can we just text you a picture and you would tell us if you could do it or if it's worth it or something like that?
Yeah, just text the picture and I'll quote right back to you.
That's awesome.
Well, it's good to see you, Stephen.
Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure to learn more about how Steve and his team might be able to help make your patio furniture new again. Head to his website. It's chaircare.com.